What happens when an object becomes more than just a thing? When a child's tricycle transforms into a vessel of memory, a mirror reflecting our darkest obsessions? This is the story of JonBenet's tricycle, but it's not the story you think. Meet Andrew Nolte, Denver legend, a man who collects almost everything. But Andrew isn't just any collector. 25 years ago, he was living in Boulder, Colorado, and then, on December 26, 1996, everything changed. The JonBenet Ramsey case exploded into American consciousness, a 6-year-old beauty queen, an unsolved murder, a media frenzy that never stopped. And somehow, her tricycle fell into Andrew's hands. For years, it sat among his collection, just another object, until it wasn't. Andrew became compelled, not to solve the murder, that's been tried 1,000 times, but to tackle something bigger, something stranger. What does this object reveal about us, about our cultural obsession with tragedy, about the way we consume horror like entertainment? We live in an age of true crime saturation, where murder mysteries become bedtime stories, where victims become characters, where grief becomes content. Andrew's film asks a disarming question. What happens when we stop looking at evidence and start looking at ourselves? This is where JonBenet's tricycle becomes something completely different. Andrew takes the tricycle on a journey, not to forensic labs or detective agencies, but into the realm of psychic phenomena. He meets with psychics, sensitives, people who claim they can feel the unseen narratives embedded in physical objects. Is it real? Is it performance? Is it grief? Is it exploitation? The film never tells you what to believe. It doesn't offer dramatic revelations or neat conclusions. Instead, it lingers in the discomfort. Because maybe the psychic sessions aren't about solving a crime. Maybe they're about confronting the energy we project onto tragedy. As the documentary unfolds, the tricycle becomes less evidence and more symbol, a cultural artifact, a relic of a moment when media frenzy turned a child into a headline and a case into a spectacle. JonBenet's tricycle, quirky, personal, sometimes even unsettling, but beneath its eccentric surface lies a sharp sociological critique. We say we want justice, we say we want truth, but what do we really want? Entertainment? Distraction? A way to process our own fears by focusing on someone else's nightmare. Andrew Nolte understands something profound. Objects carry memory, but we choose what stories to tell about them. The tricycle doesn't solve the mystery, it deepens it. Because the real mystery isn't what happened in that Boulder mansion. The real mystery is what happens when tragedy becomes spectacle, when objects become relics, when we become collectors of other people's pain. JonBenet's Tricycle, a film about memory, media, and what we're really searching for when we can't look away.